One. Go.
Okay, so we took your blood. We're going to stick it in the centrifuge. We're doing a PRP injection because you have a partial tear of your lat muscle. So this will help with the pain and hopefully regenerate the tendon.
And what happens, I guess, like why are you taking the blood and what happens in the centrifuge?
To get the plasma, so it'll separate into layers.
And then we inject that back into the lat. And
Yes,
it does
then
magic.
we inject it back into you.
And then we're good.
And we're good to go.
Perfect.
That's the good stuff.
This is the good stuff. So here we have PRP from Kevin, leukocyte pour. We're gonna keep your arm up there, bud. Okay, Nico, if you can freeze right there for me. So we're just gonna inject, we're freezing Kevin's skin with ethyl chloride to numb it for a little bit. And then we're gonna put PRP into the area where he has a high-grade partial latissimus dorsi injury. Yeah, if you could take a picture for me too. We're gonna put this all into the area. Kevin did really well with PRP for a high-grade rotator cuff injury. So I'm very confident he'll get even bigger muscles.
I can't just get my lap back to where it was.
Yeah, that's a good one. So you went. Did you take much time last time?
So last time, the first 2 weeks, it was like more and more sore each day. Then the next 2 weeks after that, it was getting like better and better. So probably after like a month, it was back to like where it was right before the injection. But then after that, it just kept getting better and better.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it took like a month to like.
And that's about right? Just kind of set up, because what we're trying to do is basically create a healing response. So like I'm fine, obviously legs no problem, core no problem, thighs no problem, but really just kind of anything that we were out and definitely lat would be
Mostly pulling.
right.
So
So we
it's like
do
go from like here to wider.
so from here to here.
Yeah.
Right, that really gets it.
Pressing's fine. At first though, pressing was definitely bothered by it, but now pressing's fine.
Okay.
It's a little, so when I unrack a bench though, this side just kind of wants to like.
Like you probably feel a little bit of this.
Yeah.
Right. It makes right because even though it's not the main event, it is still required to concentrically control it on the way back. So I get that. And you've always got somebody spotting you, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Most of the time.
All right, man. You be safe.
All right, thanks.
You're welcome. I'll look for you.
Just want to show you guys the 5th Avenue Apple store. Random, I know. But I figured you guys would like that. That was random, I know, but I figure most of my followers aren't actually in New York and I've probably never seen that. But that is the glass cube, the Apple Cube, on 5th Avenue in Manhattan, New York, right near Central Park. Figured you guys would like seeing that. I'm taking a scenic route home. But anyways, you guys just saw me get PRP, as he explained, which that was Dr. Stephen Fealy. It's really good. He works with the MLB, not for them, but he works with the players, and I don't want to like say the wrong thing, but yeah, he's very good at what he does. He did PRP on my shoulder back in June or early July, I forget, but I had a full recovery. I had a partially torn rotator cuff, made a full recovery on it. Right now I have a partially torn lat, so we're hoping for the same conclusion. There's a cop coming through. And hopefully once that occurs, for my rotator cuff, it took about a month. Hoping it's similar on my lat. Obviously it may vary because they're different things, like we're talking about a lat versus a rotator cuff. But once that happens, I'll try to get into a strength phase and try to get my squat and deadlift back over 700. That's kind of like my more short-term goal. Oh shit, about to run a light. That's my more short-term goal, I would say. And then once I'm actually prepping for my meet in September, that's when I'll actually be training like, you know, legit heavy in comp prep. But right now, you know, hopefully in about 3-4 weeks, I can legitimately start squatting and deadlifting heavier, and I can build back to, you know, being in that 700 range again. And then I'll do some hypertrophy again, and then I'll get into the actual meet prep for the meet and, you know, be going after world records again. So that's the hope right now. But anyways, my lat's actually pretty sore already. But yeah, that's it. Just a quick update.